All right, so welcome back to Whitehouse Farm. As you see, we're on the boat here, and we got a new solar battery maintainer, and this has a 20 AH capacity, which actually prevents overcharging, and lots of different things with this. You can actually use it. It has 4 suction cups, has a pair of battery clamps, and then it has the 12-volt DC cigarette lighter plug. So you could actually plug it in that way as well, right here. We're gonna be using it for the boat because normally we hook the battery up and then you know, the boat's just sitting for a while and everything, and you know, the batteries just they slowly drain. So we're gonna give this a try and see how well this does. We're gonna go ahead and we'll test the battery right now because we are getting ready to get the boat back on the water here. So we'll get the battery hooked up. But we'll test it first, see where we're at, and then get it hooked up, and then we'll go ahead and hook up the solar maintainer, and we'll check it in 1 week from now and see if it actually holds or actually increases the battery. So let's go ahead and open this up, see what's in it. All right, that's pretty cool. Nice little carrying pouch for it, or storage pouch. And I like how small this is, and also that it's solar. I love solar stuff. As you can see, watch where I installed the new Mighty Mule gate. I hooked up the 10-watt solar panel. All right, so that's just a carrying bag. And here's our adapters here. So there's our little suction cups. So I'm sure you can mount this on a windshield. If this works out good, I'm actually gonna buy another one, and I'm gonna use it during the winter on my dump truck because it really doesn't get much use during the winter, and you really want to maintain your batteries if you have a trickle charger or whatnot. But yeah, just from the sun, you can see the blue light. Blue light's already on. That's pretty neat. So those suction cups, I would imagine they attach here and here. Let's try it out. They give you 4 of them. I think 2 extra just in case something happens to them. I'll just stuff that back in there. Pretty sure they just slip in here. Yep. So they slide in, and then you could suction cup it to whatever you want. This is gonna be perfect because the boat's gonna sit here and we got sun all day long. All right, nice long cord. So if you need to fish it through your window for your vehicle or whatever, that's pretty good. And then here, there's the DC adapter right there. So, put that in here. We're gonna be using the clamp style for our battery. And these just simple plug-in, plug right together. There we go. And literally, that's it. It is now ready to be hooked up to the battery. Let's go ahead and check and see where we're at. And all right, so that's showing normal output 13.5 volt. And you can also do this running. That's what the top light is for. So, and it should be 14 volts. But the battery's really good right now. And we're gonna just double check it. Go ahead and turn this 12 volt. And all right, let's see where we're at here. So, all right, so 13.10. So that'll be our reference mark. All right. So the 13.10 will be our reference mark for next week when we check it. So hopefully it doesn't go less than that, because if it does, then obviously there's something wrong, either with the solar panel or the battery itself, which I don't think it will. But hopefully we'll see an increase, or at least the same. So 13.10, remember that. That's going to be our reference. So let's hook the battery up now. Okay, so now that we got the battery all hooked up, let's go ahead and hook our solar panel up to it, our solar charger. All right, so we got 13.12. So it's already going up. So it's already going up, and the sun's actually going down right now. So I think this thing's gonna work pretty good, but we'll check back in a week and see how she does. So 13.10 before we hooked it up, 13.12 with the solar panel hooked up. And that's within a couple seconds. So all right, the sun's coming at me right there. As a side note, I just wanted to add that you could also take this with you out on the boat. So if you're playing your radio and stuff like that, your boat's turned off, you can have this going, so it's charging the whole time. So that was another thing I was just thinking about, the portability of this thing. So if it turns out to be pretty good, it's going to be a great thing to have and carry around with the boat all the time. So, all right, we'll check with you in about a week. All right, so welcome back 1 week later. And it's actually pretty dismal out right now. A lot of cloud coverage, no sun really, but it's still blinking. You can still see it's getting a charge. So my big thing is, let's see if it maintained the battery, or if the battery went down, or the battery may have went up. So I got the tester out. Let's go ahead and hook it up and see where we're at. All right, so 13.51, 13.50, 13.51. All right. So that's awesome. That means that it's working the way it should be. And if you remember, our original number when we hooked it up was 13.10. So 13.5, that's awesome. That means it's doing its job, and it's actually improving the battery. So yeah, that's awesome. All right, so this is gonna be a handy little little gadget to have out on the boat for maintaining the battery, and also just here on the property while we're not using it. So I'm probably gonna grab a couple more now that I know that they work good. And like I said, it's overcast today and the sun's not even out, and it was still showing 13.5 after 1 week. So that's great. So all right, I'll leave a link in the description for them. And once again, I hope you guys like, enjoy, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, bye guys.
You can't say goodbye without saying goodbye to me.
All right, Olaf, we'll see you on the next one. All right, bye, Obo.
Bye, guys.